Stars above you. This coffee's hot. Forget about it. I had the song playing. Whoops. What's up, folks? How's it going? Jimbo the Clown here, a.k.a. the Helmet, keeps coming in the We Push Back members chats, trying to seduce people with Jimmy Dust, trying to sprinkle his Jimmy Dust like Samantha on Bewitched. So we're going to play some videos on this moron and then show what a hypocrite he is. I'm sick of this guy. He popping around people's chats. He came into Vinny's chat and they blocked him. It was funny. But his little Jimmy Dust. Very sick man right here. Let's go to it. Let's play this. I think this is the Jimmy Sammy song. You got to sub to Rats Inc.'s channel. Backseat Jimbo. I'm going to drop Rats Inc.'s channel in here. It's in the description, but let me drop his channel here before we start this extravaganza over here. Because he made these videos. I think I got one of the videos from the new B channel. Hold on, where's Rats Inc.'s channel? It's down at the bottom of my list over here. Unreal. I can't see the chat right now, but hold on a second. I want to drop this channel in here. I'll put it in the comment section too. And pin it in the comment section. Make sure you sub this guy's channel. He makes great content. Rats Inc. Boss Man, what's up? David Hunt. Sporting Dog Farms, top of the morning. Oh, Passport TV, what's up, man? Make sure you drop your channel link in here too. Hold on a second. Let me smash you over the head with a wrench. So you can drop your channel link in there.
I didn't think I was going to going to Sammy's house when he invited me there. But now, as soon as I get off the plane, he meets me with his assistant, Peanut.
Yeah, so evidently, Jimmy gets off the plane. He meets Peanut, Peter Pumpkin, Peter Peanut, whatever this guy's name is. Meets Peter Peanut. Does he give the money to Peter Peanut in an envelope and then to Sammy? Because what pisses me off is this guy will run around. I'm going to show you messages he's dropped on JTP's channel, the We Push Back channel, saying that we're trying to get bad guys out of jail. Everybody's a bad guy. Spiro's a bad guy. They're all bad guys. But Sammy the Bull's not a bad guy, right? The child killer. He killed Alan Kaiser. An RIP to Alan Kaiser. Justice, hashtag justice for Alan Kaiser. I'm going to show you the hypocrisy of a man in his 50s. A man in his 50s over here. Spiro bad, Sammy good. What are you talking about, buddy? But I think this is the one I got from the New Beginnings channel.
Actually, before I even got there, Peanut sends me a text message saying would like you to stay with.
This is back when he had the love affair with Sammy. And I'm going to show you another few videos where he's got a Sammy the Bull portrait, like a cult. Like a cult to Sammy the Bull shrine. He has a Sammy the Bull shrine. But at the same time, he's telling you, mob guys are bad, Spiro's bad, all this stuff, but Sammy's good. A guy who ratted on everybody, gets out of jail, sells drugs with his family. And Jimmy and Sammy are not friends no more. Some of you might know that. Sammy and Jimmy, Sammy dumped him. Sammy Sandusky told Jimmy, I don't want to smell your socks no more, Jim. You're out of here. Because Jimmy said that Sammy shot Alan Kaiser in the drive-by.
Be honored. I said, I love to stay with Sammy. I love to stay with Sammy's the short guy. I get off the plane. He's short.
This is weird.
Give him a kiss. Hello. Give him a kiss. Hello. But this romance is gone right here. See this love affair? It's all over. I said this in the last video, but I never played no videos of Jimbo yet. But Jimbo the Bimbo the Clown lost his love with Smeagol. He had, like I said before, he had a chance to be a top tier rat. He lost that chance
because he's Jimmy the Helmet. He's not too bright. He's Jimmy Dribbles. Paint chips are us. Totally paint chips are us. He could have walked off to the sunset with Schmeagol and made some money. Didn't happen. Schmeagol said no. Schmeagol went on Tom's show, not your show. But he lost this love, and he's ripped down his Sammy's poster. You remember that song "Stan" by Eminem? Reminds me of Jimmy and Sammy Stan. Or Jimmy Stan. I ripped all your Sammy pictures off the wall. Think about it. I don't know how it goes, but. This is a song that came from the We Push Back channel. I'll make sure you guys are all sub to it. We're trying to get 500 subs on there to have a community tab. It won't be monetized and nothing like that. Let me look at the chat. What's up, Mocky Mock? Red Rider BB Gun. What's up? He could have been a top tier rat making big money. Mini Moocha, what's up, brother? Why don't you have a wrench on you, man? He could have been a top tier rat. He lost it. Now he's in the gutters. And make sure you guys all, this is a great one that was on the We Push Back channel that I think JTP made. Make sure you sub to Rats Inc.'s channel. The link's in the description. This is called True Colors. We're going to show you the true colors of this guy. This guy's not some great guy going around trying to heal everybody. This guy's sprinkling his Jimmy dust. He's a weirdo, too. He's a groupie. He's a 50-something-year-old mob groupie. It's just what he is. That's a fact. Can't get away from that. What's up, Silvio? But I see your true colors shining through. We're going to read his thing right here. All right. This is what he leaves. I don't watch him. He glorifies murderers and killers. I'll be afraid. He don't know about federal law. Spiro had 2 appeals, and he lost in the second circus. Ask him why Spiro lost his appeals. He lost his appeals probably because of filthy rats like you and Mikey Flat Top the Rozier. I seen that video, too, of you and Mikey and some other rat lifting weights, playing in the backyard, having a rat slumber party. It was like, it was very weird. All these rats get together. He's leaving this on the We Push Back channel. He doesn't like the We Push Back at all because they're calling out stool pigeons. He doesn't like it. True colors. All right, he goes. Look what he writes to Dom, JTP. Dom, you're a joke. Bring it into the courts. There is no group of people. Get your facts straight. I had plenty of conversations with Sparrow. I spoke to Sparrow many times. Dom, tell your story the way you see. You know nothing about me. You and King Shades are both lowlives. Yeah, we know a lot about you, stupid. You've told your whole story all over YouTube and on documentaries where you also lied. Okay, I don't even believe Sparrow knew who you were. He probably knew you by face, you know. And Paulie G might have tried to tell him that you were in on hits. Remember that story you told, Jimmy, where Paulie G went to Anthony Sparrow and lied to him and said that you were in on shooting at somebody, but you weren't. Pathetic. I can't stand these people. These are all informant rats. And they got a few rat sympathizers. That's about it. But everybody's a lowlife. But not Jimmy. He worshipped Anthony Sparrow before. He worships mob guys. Listen. M-R-E. How long did it take him to say those 3 fucking letters? M-R-E. Fucking guy. But he forgets. If you go back on his channel, and you know what? We're going to go back and grab the video where you actually say I'm an honest and good guy. He says that. When he was fighting with A-Light back then, you remember that? We were trying to boast the little helmet up. We were trying to pull the helmet strings and make him fight A-Light and stuff. And he's like, he's an honest guy. Because I've never lied about this guy. I've never come out and spoke bad about his family or nothing like that or made lies up about him.
Okay, in all honesty,
he's a
this
jerk
is a
off.
guy that is a troll. He has no name, no face.
Yes, I do have a name and a face. I'm a human being, just that you don't know it. That he wants to know, and he's been trying to find that out very hard. Jimbo thinks he's Columbo over here. He thinks he's Columbo. He wants to be Tommy Dades. Tommy Dades, Tommy. Can I be what you be, Tommy? Tommy, can I have a badge? Unbelievable. I want a badge, but I want to go to Tammy's house. You lost Sammy's love. Sammy Sandusky doesn't like you. They're sick.
He was, in all honesty, I crack his head wide.
Does that sound like a changed man right there? I want to crack his head open because he makes fun of me on YouTube. I want to crack his head. Kid, you couldn't even crack an egg, pal, all right?
Other clowns out there with these new YouTube channels, Whooping Guy, Tom Lavecchia,
Look at him like getting into the muck. If you had any brains, you would have shut up. You would have listened to Sammy Gravano. You should have gave Sammy some of those caterpillar eyebrows too there, pal. You would have listened to Sammy Bonnie Rubble. And you would have not have mentioned nobody's, you would have just kept doing your thing. But you're too stupid. You're a Dunsky. You're a dumb jerk off. That's what you are. You've always been a jerk off. You'll always be a jerk off. That's a fact.
All these guys, you know what? These are all a bunch of fucking creeps. Right?
But you're not a creep, a guy who spends money. You paid Sammy the Bull Gravano to go sleep at his house, a child killer. To go sleep at a child killer's house. How can you? I don't know. I don't understand how these guys in their 50s, mob groupies in their 50s, it's sick, man.
Mob wars. Fuck all you motherfuckers. Okay? This is what I have for all you.
You have all you 2 fingers. We don't like your fingers. Listen, we're not Mikey Scars. We don't want to sit in the front seat while you listen to Donna Summers and rub our shoulders. It's kind of creepy, Jim. Kind of creepy.
This is what I have for all you.
What's up, Ron? This guy is such a clown. Listen, look at him now. Look like a pure rat hiding in the darkness, like a pure little rat. Looks like he's missing an eye over there. One-eyed Willie, one-eyed silly. We're gonna call you.
The punks, the cowards. Show your face, man. Show your fucking face.
Take that up with YouTube, you stupid prick. Call YouTube up and say, you know what? This guy's making fun of me. Avatars. Make it stop.
Coward,
Idiot.
you're a fucking rat. You're a punk. Kidding me? I know what I did in my life, but you got to talk about me because your life's fucking boring. With all that said,
you made lies up. If you go look on his first where everybody fell in love with him, his Nat Geo thing, he lied on there. He said the reason he flipped, the reason I flipped is because I called and I asked my friends, did you do this? And he said he ratted because they killed his friend. No, and RIP to Paulie G, but no, you didn't rat because of that. You got out of jail and you were still hanging out with those guys for a few years. Not Sparrow. I don't believe he even liked you. I even knew who you were. He knew you were as Paulie's little sidekick. That's all he knew you as. And you actually hung out with Joey Calco and took pictures with him. So you're a hypocrite and an idiot. Idiot.
Good night to all you punks out there. Go fuck yourself.
That's right. We will be there to remind you of your true colors, Jimmy. So stop going into our people's chats, you Jimmy Dust sprinkling freak.
guy's a moron. All right, this is what Rats Inc. made right here. This is a good one. It's called MRE Talking About Alan Kaiser. This is from Rats Inc. channel. Make sure everybody subs to his channel. I'm going to put his channel link in the description. Well, it's in the description already, but I'm going to drop it in the comment section and pin it. What's up, Jerry? Peaky Blinder, Grant, what's up? Yeah, thanks for dropping the We Push Back YouTube channel. Make sure you put, Bofa, what's up with the little things? Stop putting those things, please. Look at the Pinocchio noses. And R.I.P. to Alan Kaiser. What's up, C? I think C has a channel, too, where he does content. Give him a sub also. This poor kid was murdered by Sammy the Bull Gravano, walking his girlfriend home. He wasn't a gang member, like Jimmy's going to tell us. He was in gangs, all this stuff. He wasn't in no gangs. He wasn't part of biker gangs. He was a normal 16-year-old kid. This video actually is kind of sad when you see his family. Like, we're supposed to forget about this kid? Murdered by an animal, Sammy. And Sammy admitted to murdering him back in the 90s. And now he's changed his story to Louis Melito. Like, Alan charged Louis with a shotgun. Never going to happen. What kind of 16-year-old kid is going to charge somebody with a shotgun? No one's going to do that. Especially, like, this kid wasn't dumb. They were street smart. They weren't stupid. They know what guns are. They're not going to run at a guy with a shotgun. Think about it. We have something interesting right here that's going to probably make Schmiegel a little upset and go against Schmiegel's story. Now, we all know Schmiegel's story over here about his new story with Alan Kaiser. R.I.P. to the poor kid Alan Kaiser. No snow. It's very sunny out. I was at the beach today. Who was murdered in, I believe, 78, 79, something like that. I don't know. I think it was 77. I'm not sure in the year, but first let me play this over here, and then we'll get into it. Well, let me tell you right now why not. But all right, Sammy's original story, he told the feds that he killed Alan Kaiser. I'm just
repeating myself here.
Ever since he's got this podcast and he's trying to rebuild himself as woke little Schmiegel and all this stuff, now he says that, no, Louis Melito shot him, and Alan Kaiser charged Louis Melito with a shotgun. We all know there's no way in hell. No way in fucking hell is that kid going to charge somebody with a shotgun.
Exactly.
Nobody's going to do that. I've got war veterans in the chat right now that will tell you. Who's going to charge somebody with a shotgun? Especially, it has nothing to do with it. Alan Kaiser was walking home from his girlfriend's house, had nothing to do with it. He all of a sudden, you're trying to tell me he sees Louis Melito blow some guy away with a shotgun and then charges Louis Melito with a shotgun? Nope, not happening. And I got Jimmy the Helmet over here. I'm going to show you in a minute where Jimmy the Helmet actually tells us that Sammy killed Alan Kaiser in a fucking drive-by.
And that's why, and that's one of the reasons, maybe not the top reason, that's one of the reasons Sammy's not friends with Jimmy no more, because he heard the moron say that right on stream.
Shot him in a drive-by, and it's actually no big deal because, you know, kids at 16.
Take care, boss man. Yeah, he says kids at 16 are killing people all the time in his neighborhood. It's ridiculous.
It's insane. But remember, now did Sammy, I'm going to ask you, Schmiegel or Gerard or whoever the fuck listens, you cocky-looking freak. I'm wondering, did when Jimmy paid for that high-priced slumber party, when that sleepover went down, did your dad tell him how he shot Alan Kaiser? Because his good buddy's telling us how he killed Alan Kaiser in a drive-by.
That's right.
Well, he tried to tell Lee.
Jimmy did say, Sam, so did Sammy tell you when you were at that sleepover that he shot Alan Kaiser? Because you said he killed him in a drive-by. I was wondering that.
Goal not to talk about Alan Kaiser. So that's what he does.
And listen, Jimmy told Lee Cole that. He told Paps, I will come on your show and be your friend, but you can't talk about Sammy the Bull Gravano and Alan Kaiser. That's what he does to everybody. And now that Jimmy and Sammy are not friends,
if you notice, Jimmy's pals will talk about Sammy now. Now it's okay to talk about Sammy. It's so transparent. With YouTube channels and says, "Don't torture Sammy. Don't say nothing about Sammy because I really like Sammy. But now I don't like Sammy, and now Sammy won't play with me, so we can talk about Sammy. I really like Sammy. He was my uncle. He like my uncle. Yeah, he's like his fucking uncle. Helmet wearing fucking freak. Yeah, Jimmy the clown, Jimbo the clown. Dun, 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 Jimmy. Dun, 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 stool pigeon. Fuck you.
From 1977.
Listen.
That was murdered because of Sammy. Sammy pulled the trigger. I don't know too much of the case.
There you go, Sammy. You just said you pulled the trigger. Sammy, you pulled the trigger?
From 1977. That was murdered because of Sammy. Sammy pulled the trigger.
Sammy pulled the trigger. I don't know too much of the case,
but I do have.
Did he tell you that when you went for the sleepover party, Jimmy V. Dial Sassoon, the fucking helmet? Did he tell you that at the sleepover party?
A friend.
Fucking jerk off.
Was an agent at one time.
And this is Alan Kaiser's family right here. It's very sad, actually. Jimmy Dribbles is an idiot. Who cares? It happened so long ago. Disgusting.
Have actually a cousin that is an agent. And I asked a little information about this crime. And they told me that this kid was 16, 17 years old. At the time, 1977, he was also involved in the guy that Sammy was going after.
That's a lie.
What happened was, I think these guys jumped Sammy.
That's such a lie. You don't know the story. You're a fucking Joe to dope. Fucking moron. He's trying to say that Alan Kaiser was involved. The kid was walking home. I think he just dropped off his girlfriend and he was walking home. That's right. Alan walked his girlfriend home, and as he was walking home, he witnessed Sammy shooting somebody, and Sammy shot him in the back. Alan started running. He shot Alan in the back and then walked up and shot Alan in the head. That comes from his family. The FBI went to his family's house and told him that. The kid was innocent.
It was a quick conversation over the phone. I wanted to get to know a little something about it.
Dummy. But you don't know. This guy is really fucking stupid.
And that Sammy
Dunsky
threw some shots with a drive-by, something like that.
See, Sammy drove shots at a drive-by.
And one of the bullets hit the kid.
So this doesn't match up with Sammy's new story. This doesn't match up with Sammy's new story. Sammy's 3 stories don't match up to this. Not at all. And the helmet went to his house for a sleepover. So Sammy Sandusky, Schmiegel, Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Snitch, is really mad at Jimbo the Clown, Calamandria, the Bath Beach Boy. Helmet. Story.
Years old, 17. But I can tell you this, look at my neighborhood.
Listen to this.
16, 17 years old. Bro, you're a killer.
Not every
16, 17 years
That's
old.
That's a lie. Not everybody's a killer, Jimmy, at 16 years old. He's trying to say just because you're from that neighborhood, every young kid's a killer. That's not true. The Jimmy calls her Leah Remedy. Did Leah Remedy kill people, Jimmy? Everybody from that neighborhood's a killer. That's just crock. They're just trying to soften this up for Sammy. Schmiegel's got his arm around all these lower tier rats. That's all they are. Low tier rats. All trying to build up to Sammy. This is all a grift. All these people on this fucking YouTube are just grifting off this big grift.
I'm not glorifying what Sammy did.
Yeah, you did. You're glorifying Sammy, you helmet dribbles, dumb prick. You Dunsky. You slip and fall school dropout. Yeah, you are. You have a Schmiegel. We're going to show the Schmiegel shrine that you have behind you. Imagine that. A 50-something-year-old man with a child killer's shrine behind him. Nice. What Sammy did. But thank you for telling us that Sammy did it, because Sammy's stories has changed over the years so many times. And you just had a slumber party over his house. Did he tell you this there, you fucking slip and fall school motherfucker? I repeat myself.
Over 40 years ago.
So? I mean, go tell that to his family, you dumb son of a bitch. She's trying to say, oh, it's no big deal. It was all these years ago. It's all these years ago. Yeah, tell that to his family. Like, oh, it was over 40 years ago. Nobody should care. Wow, that just tells you the mindset and the true colors of Jimbo the Clown, the helmet. What about Paulie G? None of these guys should have been killed. It's a shame. 40 years. Go tell that to Alan Kaiser's family. It was 40 years ago. So everybody should just forget it and give Schmiegel a pass. Get the fuck up.
The reason you're hearing two of me is because this is a video that Rats Inc. made, and his channel's in the description. No, it's not an echo.
Now,
Clown.
it's done. It's over with. It's unknown. And you want
It's not unknown. You just told us here. It's unknown. No, you just told us that Sammy killed him in a drive-by. You just told us that. You dope. Plays down the Alan Kaiser murder. Oh, it was 40 years ago. Go tell that to fucking Alan Kaiser's family.
And this is Alan's family right here, still suffering, still in pain over their brother's death.
How would you feel? You don't like the fact that your friend was murdered, and I feel bad for the Paulie G guy's family too. But shit, you're pretty upset about that still. It's fucking sick. These people are fucking sick. I wanted to put this up real quick and put this out there so maybe Schmiegel can see what his friend said
And
about.
Schmiegel did see this, or Gerard, or one of them seen it, and they weren't too happy with Calamandria at all. I'm going to drop Rats Inc.'s channel in here. That's where this is, who made this video right here. It's Rats Inc. Make sure you give him a sub. He makes real good videos. I'm dropping the link in the YouTube right now. What's up, Heaps?
And, I feel really bad for Alan Kaiser's family. I really do.
Yeah, that was Joy's brother, Thunder Comics. Joy, who comes in the chat. Nice woman. That was her brother.
It's a shame. R.I.P. Alan Kaiser. And all you rat bastards. Vaffatengo, you disgraziati.
Yeah.
You're all scumbags.
They're all disgraziati. That's what they are.
And I'm going to always torture you fucking people, no matter what. Deal with it, you freaks.
Rat Sync's great. All right, we're going to show you right in the next video right here. Hold on a minute. I'm going to kill the sound on it because it's just a song, but we're going to show you the Sammy shrine. So you see the shrine of Sammy the Bull? Now, this is not just one picture. Gianni, what's up? A one poster right here. This is a shrine of Sammy the Bull Gravano right here. Look, you got two different mugshot pictures. He pasted on. This is look like a school project. He got a big piece of black, what do you call it? Cardboard paper, whatever you call it. And he put Sammy's mugshots on it and wrote his name in crayon. And then he devoured the crayon, ate the crayon. So this guy's telling you that mob guys and all these guys are Spiro so bad. Anthony Spiro was such a bad guy. He had to put him in jail. He did the world a favor by ratting on Anthony Spiro. But yet Sammy the Bull Gravano is behind him in a shrine. Dude, is that sick or what? It's sadistic. Look at that. Anthony Spiro bad. Gotti bad. Mob guy bad. But Sammy good. Sammy good. The hypocrisy on these rats is just unbelievable. Oh, hold on a second. All right, this is another one from Rats Inc.'s channel. It's called The Church of Dribbles.
Hey, guys.
And always check out the wepushback.com. And our YouTube channel. We're trying to get it to 500 so we can have the community tab. Only for the community tab, though. It will never be monetized or nothing like that. And I believe he's got some shirts coming out. He's going to give the shirts away. JTP's not going to sell them on here and nothing like that. He's going to give shirts away to people.
I've been reading.
redeemed by the blood of
I bet we redeemed by the him. I bet we redeemed. Oh my God.
Lamb, by the blood.
And as you can see, the Schmiegel poster is down. This is where the Schmiegel shrine was. If you notice, after Schmiegel went on Tom's show and didn't go on Calamandria's show, the Bath Beach Boy, because you remember Jimmy was on Sammy's channel for 15 minutes. That's it. He spent 5 days with him and got 15 minutes of airtime. Sammy was mocking him the whole time and treating him like a jerk off.
Lamb, I've been
redeemed. 2 seconds later, he wants to kill me. MIA, I'm going to break your face apart. I'm going to find out who you are. I'm going to kill you.
I've been.
Ratsink made this video. It's hilarious.
Lamb, I've been redeemed. I've been lamb. I've been redeemed by the blood of love, by the blood of the Lamb.
And if it was, hey, if you really were redeemed and you believe in God, hey, God bless. You know what I mean? I'm a religious person myself, but how can you be redeemed by the blood of the Lamb and worship Gravano and make threats to everybody? It just shows you the true colors of these rats on YouTube.
I've been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. The Lord has me, and I'm his man.
Look at these caterpillars, these Eugene Levy eyebrows. Look at those caterpillars. I'm waiting for them to form up into a cocoon and fly off his head like butterflies. What's going on? And what's with these little lights back there? Jimmy's nightclub. The Helmet's nightclub. MRE Poodles.
The way I've been redeemed. So I just want you to know nothing could touch me. Nothing. I have Jesus and God.
And the Witness Protection Program. You have Jesus, you have God, which is wonderful. God loves us all. But you also have the Witness Protection Program and federal agents.
My life, nothing can touch me.
Dribbles Calamandria. Yep. One day talking about God, the next day wanting to put MRE in the hospital. Why would you want to kill little old me and put me in the hospital? I have one arm, Jimmy. Dribbles. Keep showing your true colors, rat boy. Yeah, Silvio, you're right.
I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Justice for Alan Kaiser. This is Alan's family right here. Yeah, they were all born Catholics, but you can't grift like you can with the Catholics, you know? Like, as a reborn again, I'm not bashing all reborn agains or nothing, but you can make your own church like Michael Francis does and, you know, tax write-offs and all that. There's a lot you could do. You can't really do that with Catholicism because the church is going to ask you for money and these guys ain't coughing up $1. All right, this one's called Dribbles the Clown. This is made by Rats Inc. Dribbles the Clown. He's got a few nicknames that we call him. We call him Jimmy the Helmet, Jimmy Dribbles. What's up, Code of the Streets? That's right. We never rat and we push back. These rats on YouTube, I don't like them. They're just disgusting people. They're all the same. They're creeps. They come out here and spew their lies and their bullshit. And then when you come on, you give them a little pushback, you make fun of them. It's not like we're going below the belt. I've never made fun of their children or their families, nothing like that. But they still want to cry like bitches. They're little babies. And they're hypocrites, too. Fear well bad, fear me good.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dribbles.
People say I put Anthony Sparrow away.
You did.
Now that's a joke.
No, that's the truth. You and Mikey Flat Top DeRosia put Anthony Sparrow away.
So you glorify Anthony Sparrow.
Nope.
That's what
Not
you do.
glorifying the mob or Anthony Sparrow, Jimmy. We are just bashing rats and making rats like yourself look like little mice, you mouseketeer.
You say Sparrow, rest in peace.
That's right. R.I.P. Sparrow.
Sparrow was a piece of shit.
See how he's saying Sparrow was a piece of shit, all this stuff, but how can you say Sparrow is bad, but Sammy the Gravano was not bad? So that's a huge hypocrisy there, Jimmy. You're a hypocrite.
Okay? At the end of his lifetime, he went to jail and he dropped dead. Fuck him.
Wow.
Okay? All these guys are no fucking good.
Everybody's no good, but you're good, Jimmy. You're good with your little Jimmy dust. See, he thinks he's smart with his little manipulative tactics. You're just a clown. You're a 50-year-old groupie, a mob groupie. I hate mob groupies. I've hated mafia groupies my whole life. They're phonies.
Back in the day, I looked up to these guys.
You still do look up to them. You still do look up to them. You paid, what, $4 grand, $3 grand for that sleepover at Sammy's house where you met Peter Peanut. I met Peter Pumpkin, and Peter Pumpkin took me to Sammy. I gave him a big kiss. Idiot.
All I did was try to do the right thing.
That's right. R.I.P. Anthony Sparrow. And not only that, even that rat, Michael Leonardo, said they should make a statue of Anthony Sparrow in New York. He helped all of his neighbors. He kept the neighborhood safe. Let me tell you something. I'm not glorifying the mob or saying the mob guys are great. But listen, if you come from an Italian neighborhood, they kept your neighborhood safe. Like it or not, they kept you. That's a fact. They kept your neighborhood safe. A woman could walk down the street at 4 a.m. in a nightgown and not get raped. This guy took care of his whole neighborhood. If people had nothing for Christmas, no money for their kids, guess where they would go to? Anthony Sparrow. Anthony Sparrow would get them sneakers for school, give them money for Christmas. He probably gave Jimmy's family money too. And how did he repay them? By putting them in jail. What's up, Brian? Praising who? I don't know, Nattle. Yeah, I don't know who Nettle is or who he was praising.
Hey, guys.
This one's courses from Rats Inc.'s channel, and this is called Dribbles Here, Dribbles There, Dribbles Everywhere. Oh, my God. The many sides of Jimmy the Clown. Make sure you saw Ralph Natali. Yeah, of course he's going to. Rats glorify rats. They love each other. It's the Rat Pack. These rats all support each other. Remember, only 4 or 5 months ago, Jimmy Calandra was in a picture with Tonto Gene Borello, the degenerate pervert, and that other slip and fall school wacko Hootie. They were all in a diner together, hugging, holding hands, eating cupcakes together. And now they all hate each other. These rats, it's the My Blue Heaven. If you've seen My Blue Heaven, you all know what I'm talking about. These rats all get together and they back up their lies and their stories. They're idiots. The only damn thing I could say about Jimmy Dribbles is that he didn't go along with A-Light's lie. I do respect that about Jimmy Dribbles, that one thing about him. This helmet wearing freak. Jimbo Dribbles.
I'm a nice guy. I really am.
Watch this.
In all honesty, I crack his head wide the fuck open.
He's talking about me. He wants to crack my head wide open. Like, dude, you're a federal informant threatening people on YouTube. What kind of changed man are you? Honestly.
I speak the truth.
And look at the rosacea on his cheeks. Look how red his face is. The anger. Bonnie Rubble's face is so red right there. Look how red his face. He looks like he's going to burst. He looks like a big fat pimple that's going to burst.
People, I fucking hate them.
I know right from wrong.
And remember, Shia LaBeouf called this idiot up. Jimmy Dribbles has got a phone call from Shia LaBeouf, and Shia asked him about his script, and he told Shia everything, and Shia hung up on him and stole his script.
Fuck all you motherfuckers.
I send my love back to you.
Your brother that's dead, I hope he rots.
And see, that was disgusting. He's making fun of Paps's brother who passed away. So, yeah, really godly, making fun of a man who's passed away, who was tortured in his lifetime. Real nice, Jimmy.
Fucking hell. How's that?
And you can see the goofballs laughing in the background. Calamandria Simps laughing.
And just remember something. Jimmy Calandra is out here. And I'm not afraid of none of you.
What does that mean? I'm out here. Look at his green screen. Look at this green screen. Oh, my God. He lives in some basement. You can see the washing machines back here. This guy's an idiot. I'm not scared of none of yous. Why would you be scared? You're scared of our words because you wouldn't be running around YouTube going in our friends' chats and all this stuff. You simple motherfucker, you, Jimmy. You're simple. Rats Inc. did a great job with this videos.
I want to give a shout out to
Hold on a second. This is another one Rats Inc. made right here. This is about a bunch of Stoolies, though. Not just Dribbles, the helmet. Dun, 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 Jimmy.
Hey guys.
Hey, guys. Hi, guys. It's another Bat Avenue story. But it don't have nothing to do with me. It's about Pory D. Day. Idiot. Look at this is Frank Rat Squaw. This disgusting. He looks like a boar. He should have tusks coming out of his face right here because he reminds me of a wild hog. This junkie degenerate lost his children and everything because of needles, and he's a liar. There's Rat Sink's channel. Sub to it. He made all these videos.
Cautionary tale about telling on your friend.
And there's Tonto Borello. Look at the mug. It looks like he's got Big League Chew in his mouth. How many packs of Big League Chew do you got stuffed in your mouth, Tonto?
Telling on anybody, for that matter.
Look at Ghost Boy John Panisi. I got the feeling like somebody's watching me. This guy literally said, the spirit, listen, Lucchese Mobster said, spirit of the dead grandma told me to run to the FBI and rat. He said his house shook for 8 hours. How do you believe any of these stool pigeons? How? How can you be a rat sympathizer? Look at these people.
Much anything.
This liar.
You don't tell on people.
Look at this. Tell me this ain't Warren. Tell me this is not Warren from Something About Mary. Look at the way. Tell me he doesn't look slow. Special Olympics, here we go. And God bless all the Special Olympics kids. I actually volunteering at the Special Olympics and the autism walk. So people don't get all upset over there what I'm about to say about retards. But this is a retard right here. Look at this hat. Look at this guy. Tell me you can put him on a short bus right now, and he would look like a legitimate short bus candidate. And look at these stupid Bath Avenue shirts. Who would wear a shirt of a stool pigeon on them? Nobody. Look at this goofy hat. Oh my God, Jimmy Dribbles. Day, I like my potatoes. Oh my God. Look at him.
Let them get caught on.
And here's Johnny A-Light. This is when Chris Casparosa chased Johnny A-Light with a camera, and Johnny A-Light admitted, this freak admitted that a
Michael Blutrick, a pedophile, an alleged pedophile, wrote his book, wrote the first draft of his book. So Johnny A-Light's first book that was called Gotti's Rules, which is just ridiculous, was written by a pedophile, and he admits that.
But you never go tell on somebody, because then you're just a rat bastard.
There's Sammy the rat.
Bastard.
Tell me that those beady little rat eyes right there. Look at that rodent. He lost his eyebrows.
Snitches and rats are not the same thing. Let me break it down to make sure y'all see what I mean.
Frank, I love this. Look, sick, bloating, lying rat. Frankie bloated squaw has trouble breathing. Look at this. Oh, it's great.
A snitch is someone minding other folks' business to find information they can sell for.
For being a simp liar, John Ghostboy Panisi calls Ghostbusters. And we are not lying, folks. This guy legitimately said that that ghost made him become a rat. Imagine that.
Or trade for some other form of compensation.
What's up, Anthony?
A rat is a traitor, a conceiver, planner,
Yep.
or physical participant.
Look at this. For lies against the Gottis, John A. Liar, A. Rat, my 302 Rat Bible. Oh, my God. All these rats on YouTube are disgusting. And I'm here to destroy you.
He doesn't sell secrets for power or cash. He betrays
Yes,
the
I
trust
did.
of his team.
Look at that. Wanted. Calls out other rats. Jimbo's dribbles Calamandria. Hero to some. R.I.P. Sparrow.
For his family.
These all
Hoping
rat
to save his
bastards.
own cowardly ass.
And they were all friends with each other. All these rats were friends with each other 6 months ago. They stick each other in the back. What's up, Kane? Yeah, can you drop Rats Inc.'s channel in there for me again? And make sure you guys all sub to Rats Inc.'s channel. He made these videos. I put his link in the description, and I'm also going to put it in the comment section and pin it so everybody subs to his channel. He makes great stuff. Great work, Rats Inc., honestly. Because I hate these scumbags. I hate them all. They deserve to be tortured on YouTube and made fun of. Like I said, we're not making fun of their children or their families or even slandering them or making lies up about them. I've challenged his friends before to come on and debate, which they won't.
The difference is, at least a snitch is human.
Look at this freak. Sammy No Eyebrows for murdering Alan Kaiser. Sammy Schmiegel Gravano called the helmet to help him. Yeah, but no, this is when the helmet and Sammy had some love. Sammy hates the helmet now. The helmet was put in Sandusky land. Sammy Sandusky grabbed his socks, sniffed them already, and he wants nothing to do with the helmet. The helmet, you dribbling freak, you dropped the ball.
But a rat
What's up, old hag?
is a fucking rat.
Rat is a rat, period. Nobody likes a rat or a snitch, somebody who dimes people out. We are taught that at such a young age that rats are bad. Being a tattletale is bad. Like, it's ridiculous.
Hey guys,
And all they can do is come on YouTube and relive, and that's why they're on YouTube. Yeah, there's Rat Sync's channel that Kane Shade just dropped. Why do you think all these rats are on YouTube trying to relive their would-be and their past mafia lives? They don't want to let it go. They wake up every morning and look in that mirror and they see the rat and they cry. Trust me. That's why they're on here calling other people rats. It's amazing. And guys in the Witness Protection Program threatening to hurt people on YouTube, coming to hurt them, trying to find out who they are. You just can all go fuck yourselves.
To those dead souls,
You rat fucks. And your rat allies can go fuck themselves, the rat sympathizers. You fucking stool pigeon lovers.
coffins, we show them that the human spirit is still alive.
Johnny A. Leto. The rest of these creeps, man. Look at Rat Squaw's face. That bore-looking liar. There's Tonto Borello. He'll be back in a few months probably on YouTube making videos. I can't wait till you come back to YouTube, Tonto. Whoever does your eyebrows, look at those neatly trimmed eyebrows right there. Waxed and everything. Good night, Lucky.
Jimmy couldn't find it. So there's Ghost Boy, Panisi, the ghost hunter. Ghostbusters! Idiot. This is a great video. Look at Jimbo dribbles. And that's from the documentary he went on that everybody fell in love with him and stuff. I don't know why. It's bizarre. How do you worship somebody because they were in the mob or a mob associate? It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird.
No more lies.
Man, look at Johnny Aletto, a rat, a liar, a snitch. This is when he was in Brazil, and he said he hid a 13-inch knife in his ass, and he stabbed a prison guard, and all the other prisoners picked him up like Rocky, and he was on their shoulders, and they were all screaming, Johnny, Johnny. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
No more lies.
Bullshit. Ah, look at Schmeagol. No eyebrows wearing child killer. This child killer is disgusting. And I think he was a rat way before he ratted on Gotti. I think he possibly, I've heard from a lot of other people too on like YouTube, like so-called like mob experts and stuff like that, that he planted the bug in the Ravenite. He's the one who told those feds where to plant that bug. I believe that too. Make sure you hit the like button, folks. Don't treat me like a gumata over here. Hit that like button. Show support if you don't like these stoolies. You don't have to like me. You can hate me personally. I don't blame you. But don't like rats. Look at the eyes of this child killer. R.I.P. Alan Kaiser. Let them complain. Let them insult. Let them throw tantrums. That's all they do is insult people, throw tantrums. Throw your rat tantrums on your channels or go on other people's channels and throw your tantrums. Man-child. We press on. We continue. We do what feels right. And what feels right is smashing on you stool pigeons. Ugh. John Late, Forever Young, cringy moments. Maybe I can play it after I'm done here. I don't know. See how much charge I got. Those who align, great. Those who don't, also equally as great. And you don't have to believe us or like us or nothing. Just open your eyes and look at these stoolies and realize these are all groupies, mob groupies, sickos, and stool pigeons. That's just what they are. The next video is also from Rats Inc. right here. Dribbling down Bath Ave. Starring Jimmy the Helmet. Jimmy the Helmet, Yankee Doodle went to town. Doodle pony. He was literally singing Yankee Doodle on his channel. This guy's a massive nutcase. Making threats as a federal witness protection program guy. Who would ever, he really wants people to go fight him. Who would ever, like, I don't meet people off YouTube and fight them anyways. I don't care if you were in my city, my town. I don't meet people off YouTube and fight them. It's weird. But who would go legitimately fight someone who is a federal witness? You realize if someone ever did go meet one of these rats, don't do it. Because if you hit them, you know you're going to be charged with hitting and attacking a federal informant. Never meet these rats. Don't fall into their bullshit. Never. They're all stool pigeons. Just kidding. Let's take a stroll down Bath Ave. Rats Inc. did a great job on these videos.
Hey guys.
Hey, guys.
Sammy the Bull is my guy. I'm with him. He's with me.
Be mine.
But not really. This was made probably about a month ago. He's not with Sammy no more. He doesn't like Sammy no more. That's why he gave the okay to people to make fun of Sammy now. Because he doesn't like Sammy no more. Because Sammy didn't work with Demi no more. After Sammy Sandusky took you in the stall and sniffed your socks, he wanted nothing to do with you no more.
Mine. Please.
That's my friend. That's my bro.
That's his bro.
They open their arms and they greet me. And
Look at his shirt. Forget a fella. Forgella. What is it? Forgella? This is sick. This is a 50-something-year-old man who put mob guys in jail, but yet he's trying to be a mob guy and act like a tough guy. So why aren't you like doing Bible studies? Like, I would have no problem with Jimmy if he was on here talking about religion and stuff like that. If he wasn't trying to talk like a tough guy and threaten to kill me and all this stuff, I wouldn't have no problem with this Dunsky, you know?
they treat me nice.
Hey there.
I give it right back to them. That's what I do.
The massages. Because listen, you've all seen the video on Passport TV about the massages Jimmy gave. I'm not saying Jimmy's a Ricky Yoon. I don't believe Jimmy's a Finoik. I'll be honest. I just think he's like a dumb guy who maybe some Ricky Yoons would take advantage of.
Jimmy, who?
Everybody's a fucking rat. You's are all
Look at this.
bastards.
You's are all rat bastards. The irony of this guy calling somebody a rat who stood on the federal witness stand and pointed at an 80-year-old man, a 77-year-old man, who put a 77-year-old man in jail. And on nothing that he heard, Spiro never told him nothing. He went on the stand and told a Paulie G story like he does now. Paulie G stories.
Every fucking one of you.
How are we rats? That blows our mind.
You's are all rat bastards.
Wow. Yeah, every day I'm suffering. Yeah, that was a great one. I think who did that? Mind Someone Else's Business channel. He made some funny ones, man.
And now for something completely different.
Now, this is what happens when you come in my yard. You get attacked by killer poodles. Big, monstrous, vicious poodles. Don't mess around. You know what damage these poodles would do to you? Look, we push back poodles rat trading.
My videos.
He thinks we're stealing his videos. No, Jimmy, here's how it works. It's called fair use. You can't strike the channel or nothing, Jimmy, okay? It's called fair use. I take your video and I comment over it. It becomes my content. Once again, take it up with YouTube. I want them to throw their face. I need their faces to give to my federal handlers. Guy's a moron.
Put them up on your pages.
They're not pages, they're
I
channels.
never talk bad about people.
Did you hear him? He never talks bad about people. We just heard him wishing death on people's brothers. Oh, they should be dead. This one's a rat. That one's a rat. He wants to break my face. He's going to find out who I am and hurt me. Give me a break, Dribbles. The helmet.
I'm a pretty much a gentleman all the time. I never knock dead people.
Yeah, did you just hear what he said? He never knocks dead people. We've heard him do that. So he's not only a lying hypocrite, he's also as dumb as a stump. This guy is a Dunsky. Look at his stupid green screen. Dude, get out of the basement. You call me a basement dweller. At least I live in my Grammy's basement.
Your brother that's dead, I hope he rots in fucking hell.
Look at that.
Now, anyone who talks like this is a stone cold loser.
So you are a stone cold loser, Jim May. This guy is pathetic. Yeah, did you see him go in Vinny's chat the other day and they banned him real quick?
Trash bag.
You rat bastard.
He tried to do it to my channel too a few months ago. It's disgusting. I can't stomach this rat bastard. I need to walk around for the next one. Let's go see what this next one is. Hold on a second. All right, hold on a minute.
Yeah, it's amazing with these stoolies on YouTube. And it's all the same with all these stool pigeons. And they all have such thin skin. They're so easy to rile up. They fall right into it every time. All right, we're gonna watch the video where he spends. Oh no, actually, this video is not cut up right. But let me grab Rat Sink's channel and drop it in there, and I'll drop the We Push Back YouTube channel in there also. This guy's just disgusting. They're all the same. Oh, I'm just going to grab the channel right here. This guy makes good videos, Rats Inc. I'm not really good with the editing and stuff, or I'd make some videos. Kane Shades has got some good videos on his channel, too, about this guy. There's Rats Inc.'s channel. Make sure you check it out and sub to it. I'll drop the We Push Back YouTube channel. We're trying to get, let me see how many we got over here. We're at 335. All right, cool. We need a couple of hundred more to get to 500 so we can get the community tab. Silvio, what's up? Let me push back the channel. Might have misspelled a few words there. That real out. Just reading the chat. Level these trolls will go. What troll? Please get this troll out of here. I only throw trolls out who are talking perverted. If they're not talking perverted, I don't boot them. That might not even be the real Beaufort. Probably somebody with his avatar. Because we had someone in here the other day throwing that stupid little thing in here. XX, what's up, man? How's it going? See, he is a troll. Who is he talking about? Who's a troll? Nice dog. I love that puppy, by the way. How old's the puppy? Peaky Blinders. Oh, in Wales. God bless Wales. Wonderful castles in Wales. Wonderful castles. Well, you know what? I'm going to shut this down. I'll go back live and we'll talk. But I don't want this to stay up. Let me check this thing right here. I don't want it to go too long because people ain't going to watch it if it's not too long. Oh, you guys have a good night. I'll pop back in here. Into the stool pigeon, to the helmet. Listen, helmet. Stay in your own chat. Stop trying to sprinkle your Jimmy dust. And keep your mouth shut.